Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Oh, sugar, my jumper fell. I'm finished with one exam, but I still haven't gotten my results back. So I'm still stressed until I receive my result. I won't be able to not stress. So I thought that we would just do some nice chess. Hello Elfigo, hello Dr. Zeus. If you guys have any games that you want to review, we can look over them. When do you get the results? I get them in 2 days. 2 or 3 days. I really hope. If I didn't pass, I just had a complete breakdown after I finished the exam. But I better pass. It's not an option not to pass. When you say any of you, well, I mean tier 3's artisan. Yes, I don't mean literally. That's true. So, Dr. Zeus or Elfigo, if you guys have a game that you want to review, we can look over it. But artisan, I can play against you if... You know what? We actually never play rapid, and my rapid is 1605. But I think now is not the time. Okay, go for it, Dr. Zeus. Now is not the time to play rapid. I've got to get my dopamine fix for a sec. With some bullet. That they could have actually just taken it. Let's go here. I'm playing a little bit too slow. I want to go for rapid. No. Go to F8. Okay, we have a nice double attack. But they'll just go here. Do we have anything after? Frick. I actually need to move. Why am I not moving? Oh, I can take this. And then I can take the knight. Nice tactic there. Can take another pawn. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I should have just started pushing this pawn. Why didn't I go here? Fuck shit. Yes! Let's go. This is the music I used to play. I was in the mood for chill vibe. That was not a chill vibe game though. What instrument did you used to play? We have a fellow musician in the chat also. Dr. Zeus is part of a band and is grinding the classical guitar. Oh, In chess, sorry, I thought you meant that you used to play this kind of music. Oh, never mind. When's your next tournament, Elfigo? You can only play the triangle. Well, I think it actually takes a lot of skill to be good at the triangle as well. So that's also cool. Let's go here. I don't know about this position. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. They should have played e6. Cause no, I didn't mean to go there. No. No. Taylor's Gambit. Thank you so much for subscribing for 13 months. I thought that your sub was going to be that you're going to be stopping subscribing. How is the training going? Thank you so much for continuing your sub. Ah, you forgot to cancel it. Well, I'm not complaining. Worth it. Thank you. It is worth it. So, Dr. Zeus. Oh, it starts in January, okay. Any game? Or Elfigo, any game? You've got to give me a reason to stop playing Bullet. Oh, let's get our queen to h3. And let's get it back. Okay, I'll bring this other rook in. Hello, Goku. How are you? Okay, let's take it. Okay, we'll trade queens. How's this endgame? Do you know what? Will I take it? Let's actually go here. Interesting endgame. Let's go here. I hate these cellmate tricks. One quiet day. I was actually told, not told, but I volunteered to do a day in the life of a grad for work. Hello, Owen. How are you? So I've just been filming bits and pieces today. I want to get back to 2050. How was your day, Owen? Sounds perfect. Yeah, I'm happy. Oh shit. I'm happy that I volunteered, but I still have to edit it. And I'm too tired right now. So I'm oh shit, that bishop was actually I couldn't even see the bishop. Oh, in a competition at work. You had a chess competition at work. I'm losing everything. Okay, let's just stop. I'm good. I still every day have the same question. What am I doing with my life? Why am I pursuing this career that I have no passion? If you want to review a game, I put one in Discord. Perfect. Let's do it, Elfigo. Let's have a look. But I'm thinking that I'm starting acting courses in my acting course in January. So I will see how I feel about that. Oh, see you later. Enjoy your meetup. I'm going into the final. Ooh. Okay, well done for getting into the final. Maybe I'll make a... I was thinking of doing a chess club at work, because that would probably give me some points. How are you doing? Feeling good today? I'm feeling better than yesterday, because I'm not stressed about my exam, but I'm stressed about my result. And it's kind of a reset day. It's just waking up early and going into the office. Kills my mood. Oh, and thank you for the cheers. Thank you so much. You could try Advent of Chess. What's that? Oh, this game that you put in Alfiga. Okay, let's have a look. Or Advent Law module. Let's see, what is this? A new chess puzzle every day in December. Okay, let's do number 1. Well, TJ, that's what I'm doing right now, so send them in. You already do one puzzle. Oh, can't be doing more than one. Okay, let's see. What is the answer here? Give a sequence of moves that reaches this position after black's 5th move. Oh, no, I don't like these kinds of things. Let's look at Elfigo's game, and then we can try it. Well, then that's perfect timing to look over games. Perfect timing, so that we can learn from our mistakes. And anyway, a new year is coming up, so you can get all the shit out of the way and then start to go out into the winning streak. Did I? I don't remember swearing. Okay, let's have a look. So this is Elfigo versus his arch nemesis. Okay, bishop b5 check is actually not great. Okay. You can also play b5 as well here. And then you can develop your knight, or you can develop your knight first and then play b5. You just get a free. And then you can play a5, and then you're threatening to win the bishop. a5 is a nice move. Okay, e5. Yeah, it's interesting. It makes a lot of sense, but I don't know if the... Yeah, I guess you want to bring your bishop on e7. Yeah, that's okay. Yes! Let's go! Queen a5. You didn't think you'd want to open up the flank. Well, I guess when you don't want to open up the side that you're castled on, but here you actually just have a really nice space advantage. And you can bring your bishop out either here or to b7 and then play c5. You can then bring your knight out here. Your queen goes to b6. Your pawns create the space that you have. So here you're just creating a lot of space on the queen side. The only times you don't want to open up is when it's maybe when your pawns won't be able to work together. But here they're working together, and also if your king is there and then you're weakening up your king. I bought a couple Chessable courses by Kabadai. One is preventing blunders in chess and the other fundamental chess calculation skills. Oh, they both sound like really good courses. I wonder what the advice is for not blundering. Okay, let's see this. Well done, Queen a5, great move. And now you have a really nice move. It's maybe not so obvious, but there's a really, really nice move for black here. Can you find it? As usual, the first answer will go to a person who submitted the game. So Figo can be the first answer, and then it can be opened up. Wait, I want to see something. I don't like that the camera doesn't pick up, or that it's like slower than my movement. I don't know how to fix that. I thought about queen b4. Queen b4. Okay, I guess queen b4. What will white do? Is anyone watching Stranger Things? I watched the first episode last night. Maybe would I castle? Actually, maybe I wouldn't castle. Maybe I'd actually play here. Queen b4 maybe is not as bad as I thought. Maybe I'd play rook here. Things like thinking what your opponent wants to do if they have two moves in a row and keeping an eye on loose pieces, ones that are defended and attacked an equal number of times. You open the floor. Okay, so go for it, Taylor's Gambit. d5, yes, d5. Brilliant move. You're threatening to get a nice fork. and you open up this bishop. So if they take, now what do you take back with? Oh, actually, sorry. I thought you just take back with the knight, but there's a better move. There's a better move here than taking back. You can't take with the pawn. But taking is fine, but there's a better move instead of taking. Thanks, Go Cool. I'll see you later. Tomorrow I'm gonna be in work until 8 p.m, so probably not. I have a long day tomorrow. Actually, it's work stuff that I got to do. Develop bishop? Yes, bishop b4 is really good. Bishop b4. And now you're threatening to take and then take back with the queen, and you pick up the rook. So they'll go here. And now what can you do? This is an easy tactic. He talks about taking a scientific mindset over confirmation bias to find why a move won't work rather than why it does. Oh, I've never thought about it like that. That's a very interesting way of thinking about a move. Why doesn't this move work? I don't know if I like that. I don't know how I feel about that. But I've never tried it, so maybe. But it feels like you could psych yourself out of things, and you could... I don't like any sort of negative thinking. Probably not doing it justice. No, it's probably good. It just, anything that has any negativity in it puts me off. Like, why doesn't it work? Then I feel like my brain will be like, oh, it doesn't work anyway, so I want to think, why does it work? And then then I can always build up on it, and like sometimes you can find some really nice creative stuff. I mean, really, it's always just checks, captures, and threats. If you don't need any book, if you can build the habit of looking for checks, captures, and threats, even just sticking to checks and captures, you will get better. It's really just hard to start the habit. Take knight, then take... Yes, well done, Elfigo. Take, eliminate the defender, and then you can take the bishop. Great. That was quick. Okay, so bishop. So d5 is really nice. It's just opening up your bishop and threatening fork and just giving you more central control. d5 is nice again. Interesting king f2 move by your opponent. Okay, this is actually kind of important. How do you choose which square to bring your queen on? You have a few squares, but not that many. How do you choose between these squares? This is important. Well, okay, sorry, you can't play queen b6 because of the bishop, so these three. Yes, so you don't get stuck, because you always want to go somewhere where you have the most amount of activity, but here it's kind of hard to decide because queen c7 doesn't look like it's very, you don't have much activity, and d8 as well. But on a6 you actually cannot move anywhere from there. So your queen, you're actually just trapping your queen, and on c7 it can still be useful. Queen is kind of better anyway behind the pawns, and then you can use the queen to like hit after you start breaking open the position and things. Same with the rooks. You don't want the rooks in front of the pawns. But queen a6 is just yeah, trapping itself. So always be careful, bring your pieces to places where they have the most amount of, well, where they have a future. Yes, sit back and attack from a distance. That's true. Why did you play h6? You thought the knight was coming to g5? What's the reason for h6? Bishop. Well, I'm gonna say that if they do go there, then what can you do? Sorry, it's black to move, but if they did go there, then you can play h6. And then you get a tempo, because your knight is defended 2 times, so you don't really care about the bishop taking. And if the knight goes there, then you just kick it. And then they have to move it again. And he only has 1 square to go to, so he has to go back, and now you get h6 in for free. Yeah, you overthought it. Always look for reasons. Obviously always look for reasons, but why do you want to stop knight coming there? Is the knight threatening something big? b5 looks good. Also d5 looks good. I still really like d5, and you don't have to be worried about the knight being taken. Wait, sorry. I'm actually wrong. This maybe doesn't work because then the pawn is hanging. So maybe you can actually go knight here and then this. But is your queen gonna be... Oh, this is not good. And if you go here... Well, if they take it, then you have... Oh, I was gonna take with the pawn. It's better to take with the knight. And then you have a knight on a really nice square, so that makes sense. Okay. Then you have some nice control. Wait, you did play d5! Is this the game? No way! Well done! That's excellent! Great! Great move! Really, really good move. Yeah, you can take it. You can also play... you can also play something else here. What can you play here? Find a good move. Well, you were threatening this anyway. I don't know why you didn't follow through. I guess you got scared of the b pawn. Yeah, d4, fork. And you're not losing your... You're not losing your queen. Because you still have queen a5. Sorry, even easier? What's even easier than this? Okay, perfect. We'll look over the practice game. Thanks for sharing. Oh, you're trying to set up for something else. Okay, well, you can also take this intermediately with check and then save your queen as well. Okay, let's see. So bishop went back. Oh, no, you missed it again. No, d4. Okay, how can white get out of this? They can just move the knight. Okay, well done. Okay. Why aren't you getting rid of this pawn? Get rid of that pawn. Okay. So right now you're a piece up. Ooh, very nice. Okay, he didn't have to allow that though, but yeah. Very nice. Very nice. That must have... Ooh, and the rook is gone. Oh yeah, you're actually threatening it so many. This was a really nice move. Queen c5 is a nice move. Well done. Okay, let's see you converting this. Ooh, nice. King h8, really nice move. Really nice move. Okay. Okay, bring the queen in. Okay. Nice. Oh, you have a really nice move. I guess it's not that nice, but it's a cute move. What's the quickest way to mate here? I'm gonna turn on this electric heater because it's really, really cold. Hello, Durka! How are you? Yes, queen takes c2, really nice. Bishop is pinned. It's really taking you a while. Okay. Okay, mate in 1. We have mate in 1. Find the mate in 1. Yes, it's a heater. It's really, really, really cold. I'm sorry. A hairdryer would be better. Fine, I'll turn it off. But if I die of frostbite... Made in 1, come on, El Figo. Made in 1. No, I use a hairdryer as my hairdryer. This would not really work. Rook, not e2. Rook e2, you lose this rook. Come on, mate in 1. Mate in 1. Hello, Phil. Rook b2, thank you, finally. Rook b2, checkmate. How are you, Phil? Okay, anyway, you got there in the end. You didn't even checkmate, he had to resign. He was probably like, okay, I'll put you out of your misery. Let me just resign to make life easier for yourself. Well, you got there in the end, well done. I would be too, to be honest. I'd start counting to 50 moves. Probably was already half, almost there. Okay. Well done, you got there in the end. But d5 is a really nice move that you found later. So well done for moving it after later. I'm gonna go turn on the heating because it's so cold, and then we'll look over. Dr. Zeus's game. Okay. Let me put this on. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second. I'm going to turn on the heating. I'm really cold. Is it? That's so good. Is it? You need to try it. I'm gonna use the water. No, but I think it's Okay, I'm back. I turned on the heating. Clearly we need to send you warm socks. I've got these really nice ooh, that does look very nice. Warm slippers or moccasins. But wait, what was what? $171 for a game review is wild. Look, I have to put up a big price because loads of people subscribe tier 3, and tier 3 is a big support of the channel. So if someone watches a lot, they also get loads of channel charms. Scarf stream instead. I actually could put on something a bit warmer, but once the heating starts, it'll start getting warm. I did order a dehumidifier because that's supposed to like remove dampness and make your room a little bit warmer. So hopefully that works. You'd think it's great there's a free option that takes dedication turn. Yeah, exactly. It takes dedication, and you can also don't have to pay. Okay, Dr. Zeus, are you all bought on Black Friday? Yes, I did. I got it for Black Friday because I've been thinking about getting it, and I got really paranoid because there's some mold growing on the wall, and a few years ago I got really, really sick from some mold, and then I got nightmares about it. So I was really scared that it's gonna happen again, and that's why I got one. I got a dehumidifier too. Oh, they work, yes. I got one because I really want to not get sick again. Just a wild number, I assume 7. Yes, definitely. That's my second most watched channel. Okay, ready, Dr. Zeus? Ready to review? Okay, let's see. Oh, you have... It was a big... sorry. You had a big rating... What is it called? Rating... What is it called? Performance rating? You think your most watched channel is either yours or Uncle Jesse? Dr. Zeus, please play real people. Let's see. Let's look at it from the Zeus perspective. Okay, let's see. Okay, so far is book. Okay, how do you decide which pawn to take back with? Or why don't you take with the knight or with the queen? So, how do you decide on this? Okay, that's surprising. Surprising, but how do you decide on E or C? Why didn't you take with the C pawn? Okay, yeah, that's a good reason. Just wondering what your reasoning is, because also, I guess if you take with the C pawn, you open up the square for the knight, and the only, well, not the only reason, but most of the time you take with the E pawn to open up the bishop, but now you've already traded the bishop. Taking with the C pawn helps you develop this knight to C6, which is maybe a little bit better of a square. And then you can have the same pawn structure, but if you wanted to use, the only thing I will say is that the E file isn't as good as the C file. Having control of the C file is probably worth a little bit more, since the C pawn is there, so it wouldn't be an open file, but I guess you're giving the open file to your opponent too. It would just be much more equal, I guess. Okay, castled. Okay, you got your rooks to the E file. Oh, and you played knight here. Why did you play this knight and not the other knight? Oh, you wanted to maneuver it around. Okay, interesting. Hello, 17. I was going to... Oh, sorry, I already read that. Yeah, knight d7 is good too, but c6 is just a little bit better. Just because you're also putting pressure on d4. But why do you prefer your knight on f8? I guess you want it on g6. Was that your plan? You want your other knight on f6. Okay, so in the end, we have this position, which came in a very long-winded way. Knight d7. It's better to just move this knight. If you want a knight on f8, you can bring this knight on f8, but don't bring this one because it just takes extra effort, which there's no need for. So okay, Taylor's Gambit. Not good to know where you're watching from. Maybe better not to know. Anyway. Other knight to d7 is better. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now we're playing for white's isolated d pawn. Bishop f8. Okay, I guess you wanted to open up the file. You probably played this next move. Oh, what's a better move here for black? Or there's a really principled move here for black. See you, Taylor's Gambit. Have fun out of the bath. What's a very principled move? Rook c8? No. I mean, rook d8 would be better. Rook d8 is good. But there's a different move. Best outpost. Best possible outpost. Yes, something to do with the isolated pawn. Yes, knight d5. Knight d5. Now this knight can never be kicked, and you can bring the other knight. Probably f6 is better than b6, but you can bring the other knight in. Then you can play rook d8, but your knight is on a really nice square. You can even bring it to b4, bring the other knight back. D5 is the best square for the knight. Okay. Oh, rook e7. Interesting. Okay. So, we're getting closer and closer into an endgame. Rook d7 is good. Finally, the knight comes into d5. Excellent. Okay, so this is kind of tricky, but the computer suggests to take the knight, and after the pawn takes, play rook here. But this is not very obvious. And now maybe you have a slightly better knight than this bishop, but I guess your pawn structure is much better, since this isolated pawn over here is maybe a weakness. And then you can bring the knight in here. It's not so clear, but yeah, the tactic is to take the knight first. Which is not so obvious. Rook d8 is fine. I probably would play... Well, I would have to think about it for a while, but I would definitely... Rook d8 would be 60% of the time I would play that. Oh, now... Okay, now it's a different case. What should you do here? Now it's very different. Do you win a pawn? I mean, it's more that you... Oh. Do you win a pawn? Maybe later on. Yeah, maybe later on you do win a pawn. Nope. Before you take the bishop, do something else. Taking the bishop is actually not good because you help fix the structure and you pin yourself. Yeah, knight e4 at the end is good, yeah. That's true. You're right. The problem with taking the bishop first is that now they no longer have a bad pawn structure, and now you can't do anything here. So you have to do something first before you take the bishop. Nope. Same move as earlier. How can you ruin white's pawn structure? And later on you'll be able to actually win a pawn, like Zombie said. Yes, take the knight first. They have to take, because they can't take your bishop intermediately because you're also attacking the rook. So they need to take the knight back. You take the bishop. Look at their terrible, terrible pawn structure. You trade, and now what do you do? Yes, well done. Knight e4. Double attack and you're winning a pawn. Well done, Zombie, for seeing all that. And well done also, Dr. Zeus. So you take the knight first, ruin the pawn structure. That would have been nice. Now you let them to kind of get away with it because now Now you can't ruin their pawn structure anymore. They got to save that tactic. Oh, there's a free pawn. Okay. Damn, now you took it, but it's not the same. Not as valuable. Okay, g6. I see you're putting your pawns on white squares. A better move, how can you restrict that bishop? There's a nice move here for black. Yes, b5. b5, bishop is restricted. Although they do have this move c4, which is nice because now they get their bishop back. But you actually have this move as well. But they can just take and defend. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Which pawn is better to take? Which pawn is better to take? Yes, a pawn is much better. Look at wait. Look at the difference in evaluation. And we're gonna figure out why, because I still don't know 100%. If we take the a pawn, white is like very, very small bit better. But if we take the d pawn, white is plus 2.6. And I guess it's actually because of this a pawn. But it's kind of crazy. I guess you have no good ways of defending it, and your knight is kind of trapped over here. So removing the a pawn is much more important. Well done. Good instinct, Dr. Zayas. So anyway, you played here. They moved back. Well done. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant defense. Okay. Excellent. Yep, take that pawn. Good. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe knight d5 is a bit better because rook here, they'll just take and defend the bishop, but here you're actually threatening this pawn as well. Oh yes, good observation, zombie. Okay, well done. Knight here is good. Trade, and now let's see this endgame. I mean, yeah, this is fine, but you have a cleaner move here. Although it's probably actually all the same, but what should you do here? Yes, just winning this pawn. Okay, you won it anyway in the end. Oh, nice king and pawn in game. Let's see. How accurate is this? Okay. 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 Are you gonna... Okay. Okay. Ooh, they need to play... What move does white need to play here? Two different moves. What does white have to play? Yes, they either have to play f5 or king e5. They need to start pushing that pawn. What's the difference? What's the difference between king g5 and king e5? Yeah. Wait, let's see if anyone else says it. What's the difference between king g5 and king e5? You're still letting the pawn go, but there's a very big difference, and it's the difference between a draw and a loss. Is anyone else gonna say it? Silence, okay. Well, Zombie already said it, I guess. No clue. Okay, well, the difference is that Zombie said it, but when this pawn goes to the end, it's gonna queen with check. So it's important to cover your king, and this way your pawn can still move freely when it gets to here and you get a queen. The pawn will also be able to queen. But this way you get to queen with check, which is a very, very big difference. Because now, if your king was on e5, you'd be able to promote immediately. But this way you're not going to be able to, yeah. I taught the girls how to checkmate with a queen and king today as well. So a lot of them didn't know. Well done. That was a nice endgame. That was a really nice endgame here. Although not the most accurate from the bot, which you'd expect to be accurate. But yeah, that was nice. Main thing is that earlier you need to ruin the pawn structure here. Sorry. Here. You need to take the knight and then take the bishop. That would have been a really, really nice way to play here. But other than that, you played a very good game. There's really no faults. Oh, sorry, there is one. Knight to d7 was a little bit, like, very slow. This knight to d7 wasn't great, but points for thinking outside of the box. It's always nice to see new ideas. All right, any other game redemptions? I'll do... Oh no, 17 is here and I do not want 17's games because they're always a little bit mind effortful. I'll open up... You don't have time. Yes! Excellent. Any other tier 3s that want to share? How many points do you have, Zombie? Maybe I'll reduce the game redemption. No problem, thank you for submitting. I knew I was creating a nice late pawn, but I never saw the knight fork after the pawns were doubled. That's okay. Even if you don't see the pawn fork, you still ruin the structure and you can still just... You're making a worse position for your opponent, so that's important. Even if... I didn't see the knight fork either, but ruining the pawn structure completely is the main thing from this exchange. Okay, I'm gonna open up the queue, so if you guys want to play against me, you can. Although I feel like every time I do this, we don't get many people, which is fine also. In my last 18 competitive classical games, I've won 2. Oh, I actually, ratings are out today. Yesterday they were out. I completely forgot about it, but I actually lost rating. Phil is in! Phil is always the first one in. It's so sad that I'm no longer 2000. I need to get my rating back. Okay, let me just put this here. Okay. Why? Okay, I'll just put the Q. Yeah, maybe not. Where should I put just? Maybe I'll put chess.com there. I don't like anywhere where it is. Okay, fine. This is fine. I feel like we're playing Tetris here. Here we go! Phil, you're up first. Whenever you're ready. How was the Blitz? How did the Blitz go? Phil, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for the 15 months. I really appreciate it. Okay, good luck. Okay, let's take that. Let's kick the queen. This is just a very nice Scandinavian because I had to give my c pawn instead of my e pawn, and now we get a really nice center. Dr. Zayas! Why didn't an alert come? Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the well, you're the one who subscribed tier 3, so thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now we've actually lost a pawn, which is not good. But we will... Oh! He didn't want to take it. This is just a free pawn. My knight was defending it. Okay. Well, now I'll just get the center. I have to find a better square for this bishop, though. Hopefully he trades that bishop. That was you! Yes, I imagined that it was you. I don't know why it was anonymous either. Maybe... I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? I'm gonna kick this knight. If he wants to trade bishops, I'll just take with the queen. Okay, now I'll take with the knight. I don't want to have an isolated pawn. And this way my knight is nice. Actually, sorry, I don't really have a choice because my pawn is going to be isolated if they trade my knight anyway, so... But it's fine. It's a pass pawn. Let's think about the positives. Okay, let's go here. Okay. Phil has a nice position. He's playing very well. Oh, this is actually unrated. Phil should have done it rated because he would win a lot of rating points here. This is not a good move. So what should I do? Let's go here then. Hello, Kaijudo. How are you? Okay, let's bring this rook here. Hello, thanks for the follow. Okay, let's double up. And now what do I take with the rook, queen, or pawn? If we take with the rook, we do pin this bishop, but I don't know how I'm going to attack it again. So I'm just going to take with the pawn. And maybe I can get this pawn here, isolate this one, and then win this one. So let's do that. We can win this. This is going to be isolated. Oh, perfect. Now we get this for free. Now our pawns are going to be working together. This is going to drop, and then we've got 3 beautiful pass pawns. Okay, now do I take it? Let's go here actually. Maybe taking would have been better, but I want to keep my c-pawn. Rook b8. Oh, maybe you're right. Oh, sugar, yes, you're right. Rook b8 would have been much better. Rook b8 would actually lose my bishop. Jims, I actually don't have my police hat. You're gonna need to get redeemed, get your points back. I don't have my police hat. Oh, Phil just said oops. It's in Amsterdam. And when I packed stuff, I didn't bring that one with me. I was considering it, but it didn't fit in my bag. Let me refund you. How can I refund the points? Mod view? How do I refund? Reward requests. Okay, we did this. Okay, here you go. You get your points back now. How are you, Jims? Okay. Right. I am good. Thanks for asking. I'm good. I really don't like that the days are so short because it gets dark really early. How's law study? Well, I had my exam yesterday, so I'm waiting to get my result, and I hope I should pass. Everyone else passed, so there might be something wrong with me if I don't. Thank you for the game, Phil. Okay, zombie is up next. Let's see if we can beat the person that's constantly telling us how to play better. You will pass, we'll see. We'll see, I hope so. I looked ready. Oh, I mean, you know how exams are, you just psych yourself out and then you can second guess yourself, because a lot of the questions I knew, but when I was answering them, I was like, oh, maybe it's the other one, and I don't know. I don't want to think about it. We'll see. We'll see. I really hope I passed. Okay. Best of luck, zombie. Let me do a quick prediction. Who will win? Zombie or Deanna or draw? Okay, good luck. Let's play Sicilian. Oh, we've got a King's Indian attack. 'This is just winning a piece. Why didn't he play e5? $60K on me. Zombie had a much better position. Who put 60K? That's wild. That's a wild bet. Who put 60K? 10K on zombie. Okay, big bets are on. 60K. That's crazy. No, there wasn't a prediction for you. Sorry, you failed. Patrick, have you submitted everything? Okay, this is kind of annoying. Okay, well, you gotta submit it. Let's play b5. I'll just trade everything here. $12K for zombie. Let's not let the knight go in here. Hello, Governor. I see what you voted. All right, let's go here. Rook here is is not looking good. Damn. Damn, zombie. Oh, actually, it's fine. It's fine. Is it fine? Yeah, it's fine. It's just about fine. Oh, no one predicted draw. Oh, you did, Enigmatus. Yeah, let's take the knight. Although he does have a better bishop. Why are there 0 charms for draw though? Okay, I mean it's opposite color bishops now. Let's bring the rook here. No! Someone else bet a draw. You could get 70k. You could get 70k points. Let's go here. Oh, I see what he wants. Okay. All your money is dumb. Okay, this is fine. We're gonna take that one. I'm gonna take this. Yes. You can send it. Ooh, we've got a sacrifice. Let's take... Which way shall we take? Let's take this way. Wait, I didn't want to take that. Oh, I guess. Let's go here. Oh, sorry, the bishop was attacked, I guess. I missed that. No! I forgot. No! Guys! No! Someone could have got 70k. Enigmatus, do you still get the points? Wait, is this a forced draw? Damn. I should have played King G7. Thanks, zombie. That was nice. Oh. 50k gone. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, let's see. Does Enigmatis actually get the points? TJ. TJ got 72k points. Sorry for missing the fork. Oh yeah, you should have played it. Did you not play it on purpose? Wow. Crazy. 72k. I will look on this weekend. I will come up with some good redemptions. I'm gonna actually write that down because that's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I want to have some good redemptions. Okay. I'm gonna close the queue and we'll do the next two games. Alright. Diagonese, you're up. See, I did advise you guys to put into a draw. Nice draw, zombie. Okay, take your time. Okay, best of luck. Oh, I was almost gonna lose my bishop there. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure why you gave up the exchange. But is King H1 the only move? Okay. Okay, let's take this pawn. Okay. Oh no, we actually can't do that because the knight is there. That's really annoying. I would have liked that move. Let's bring my queen here. Okay, fine. I'll take, and I'll just bring my rook here as well. Do we have anything nice here? I guess we could take that and then take the knight. Should I do that? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Oh. Okay. And let's defend the bishop. Okay. We've got a beautiful position here. Next we've got some nice windmill stuff. Although we didn't even have anything to take. I have to be careful of checkmate though. I'll just defend my bishop. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Darlings, we might not even win this game. Oh, now he will. He should have played rook e3. I got kind of lucky here. I got kind of lucky. Okay, thank you, Enigmatis. Aliwas, you're up next. Last game. Last game, last game, last game. Last game before law questions. I'm not doing any law questions. I already had my exam. And I hopefully passed. Okay, Aliwas. Best of luck. Now I'm moving on to financial accounting, and we have other things that we need to study now. Tax. Loads of things. Oh, I get 1 point if I win this. Thank you, zombie. I'm kind of nervous. You forgot to join the queue, Governor. Too late. Well, that's my next exam. My next exam is on the 9th of January in tax and financial accounting. Double entry bookkeeping. What is all this coursework for again? Well, it is for my accounting qualification. I'm on a graduate program, and part of my contract is that I have to pass these exams, otherwise I get fired and I don't have a job. And I'll go back to streaming. Which might be the thing that makes me want to fail everything. Alright. Maybe we should have taken this first. Maybe not. Just a certain degree. Well, it's a proper, like, professional qualification. It's higher up than a degree, like than a university degree. I guess it is. Oh, sorry, my mic is here. Is it better now? Or maybe the music is just too loud. But I'm also talking kind of quietly. Okay. Well, cool. I don't think cool is the word because it's I don't know if it's cool, but I'm just trying it out. That's what life is for, trying out things. Damn, this position is actually not very fun. Even though I'm a piece up. Okay, definitely taking this. Let's kick the queen. I'll take with the queen. Oh, sugar. No, it's fine. It's fine, I just hallucinated for a second. Oh, Lonely Winter with the huge raid. Hello, Tamara. Thank you so much. I'm actually just gonna finish up after this game. So, hello everyone for a very short period. Thank you so much. How was your stream? And how was your day? We're struggling to win with a piece up. Now it's getting a little bit more complicated. Let me try trade queens. Does that work? If we trade queens, maybe we make it a little bit easier. Hello, OND. Okay, they don't want to trade queens, which is fair enough. Let me go here. Welcome, welcome. Shout out to Lonely Winter. I'm sure you all... She is my most watched channel, actually. Okay. Okay. Let's try open up some files. How do I convert this? If I push that, I have to create some sort of attack. Okay, maybe we can save it now. Yes, definitely for a good reason. Okay, well now we can win this pawn. Sorry, why did I do that? I thought that was a queen. I hallucinated. No! No, we're gonna lose this. No! I hallucinated. Okay. Let's resign. Well, you came at brilliant moment. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant moment. No, I didn't let you in. I just thought that this was a queen for some reason. I was like, oh, I'm trading queens and then I'll take the pawn. So I think that's a sign that I've got to go. So you guys are gonna get raided somewhere else. Enjoy your trip. Who shall we raid? Let's go to Zefcat. Alright, darlings, thank you so much for coming in today. I will see you guys on Friday and the weekend. We will have a nice big stream over the weekend. Finally, I get a weekend where I don't need to study. I mean, I should probably be studying, but I just want to take a break. Unless I have not passed the law exam. And if I've not passed, then I will be studying to resit it. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for all the support and energy. Have a wonderful rest of your day and have a great rest of your week.